Hey, this is Nirvana. I still sound like a man. Mandarin Community, Classical Conversations, Week 18, Cycle 2, History Sentence. In 1945, after the League of Nations failed to prevent World War II, American President Roosevelt, British Prime Minister Churchill, and USSR Premier Stalin began the United Nations. So 1945, you just take with your right hand your pointer finger and you rub it on your thumb. So 1945. 1945. After the League of Nations, you take your two fists and League of Nations. Sweep two fists together in front of your body such that two pinkies are touching. League of Nations. Failed, just take your two thumbs and put them down. Failed to prevent World War II. So it's W, fist bump, 2, World War II. And the American President Roosevelt, so you just do the number 26. It's L with your right hand, you go 26. You remember pinky is the smallest number, 6, 7, 8, 9. So smallest pinky, or smallest finger, smallest number, 6. So 26. British Prime Minister Churchill. So British Prime, so for the flag, British Prime Minister Churchill. If you remember from before, Churchill, people, steeple thing. You just do your hand like a little church. So British Prime Minister Churchill. USSR Premier Stalin. So you do the, if you remember the Russians, you tap your hips. And then for Stalin, draw a mustache. So USSR Premier Stalin. And for United Nations, we're simply doing the letter U with the right hand, the letter N with the right hand. Just take two fingers for U and it's up. And for letter N, you put it over your thumb. United Nations. So in 1945, after the League of Nations failed to prevent World War II, American President Roosevelt, British Prime Minister Churchill, and USS Premier Stalin began the United Nations.
Week 18. Tell me about the United Nations. In 1945, after the League of Nations failed to prevent World War II, American President Roosevelt, British Prime Minister Churchill, and USSR Premier Stalin began the United Nations.
In 1945, after the League of Nations failed to prevent World War II, American President Roosevelt, British Prime Minister Churchill, and USSR Premier Stalin began the United Nations. In 1945, after the League of Nations failed to prevent World War II, American President Roosevelt, British Prime Minister Churchill, and USSR Premier Stalin began their United Nations.